All right, so LHR cards. I have to say, I have almost every LHR card, not like every variant as in Zotac and blah, 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 but I have the 3060. I got that when it originally came out, version 1. I've got a version 2 over there, which I haven't been able to use yet. 3060 Ti's, I got so many of those damn things. I have a 3070 Ti. I have like 2 or 3 of those. Got the 3080 gigabyte, and I think that's all I have right now, but we'll keep going with the LHR thing. I'm loving it, man. And like I said before in a different video, I was doing Ravencoin, but it was so hot. Like it was unbearably hot. There was more wattage, but it wasn't about the wattage. It wasn't about the money. It was just I couldn't stand it. So if you're like an at-home miner and you sleep in the same room, like I have like 3.5 rigs. I call it a half. I have 3.5 rigs throughout my house, and I could not sleep at night with Ravencoin. And the only way that I could sleep is by switching to Ethereum. And you would think like, oh, it's not that big of a deal, but for me it was probably a 10-degree difference, and the cards were just unbelievably hot. And if you've ever gone on Ravencoin, please share your experience if you know what I'm talking about. Now obviously if you're in your shed or something, you don't mind, but let's look at like the data and how my cards are performing. All right, so for these 2 rigs, again, this is not everything that I have. I'm at 486 mega hash, and that goes up and down, and we're using 1,600 watts. Oh my lord. I haven't been able to figure out how people put these into one rig. So if you know how to do that, let me know, man, so I don't have to break it down side by side, how it's like usually people have it right here. But anyways, so if we just look at some of the performance of these, this rig is the one right behind you, has the 3070 Ti. That's a Zotac. I know a lot of people hate on Zotac, but let me tell you, I love Zotacs. 1, because they're cheaper than everything else. 2, they've performed fantastically. I've had 0 issues. And 3, no memory issues. I don't know, they're easy to get, and I don't know why people hate on Zotacs so much, but I'm loving the 30 series Zotacs. So getting 51 mega hash on 37 Ti. My 3060 Ti, which is doing better, a lot better than my EVGA cards downstairs, 39.88 mega hash. Again, this is all NB miner, so 70% buff. My 3080 gigabyte is getting 67 mega hash. My 3070 Ti, the other one, is 51.60. So these 2 are almost identical, the 3070 Ti's. The 3060 Ti, again a Zotac, is 39.75 mega hash. The only other rig that I have on Hive OS is my 5700 XT, which is getting 55 mega hash. That thing is amazing. I wish I would have known about 5700 XTs earlier, because they're not, you know, since it's AMD, they're not even worried about the LHR thing. The 3060 Ti, this is my worst performing one. It's an EVGA card. I think this is the XC. I have a couple of them. I have For the Winds and XCs, but it's only getting 35 mega hash. I need to check that out. Something's got to be wrong, or this card is just shit compared to the others. I don't know. My gigabyte, I think, is my highest one, or one of my highest ones, 3060 Ti. Surprisingly enough, a lot of the gigabyte stuff for me, Zotac, are better than my EVGA. This one, I believe, is For the Win, EVGA 3060 Ti, only 37 mega hash. So again, my Zotacs, my gigabytes, everything is outperforming EVGA, which I don't understand why, but maybe the settings should be different. If you look at my settings here for all 3060 Ti's, I've been doing 1500 on the memory, minus 100 on the core, and 130 on the power limit. I don't know if that's good or not. It's relatively stable. If you look up here, a lot of these breaks aren't from me. I had to turn off the internet. This one is really weird. I don't know if you can see that little dip. I've noticed with the LHR cards, they're not as stable. Like, they won't full on turn off, but my other rigs with the same settings and stuff, not on Hive OS though, they're good. I think it's like an LHR thing. Let me know in the comment section below if you're having issues with your LHR. Here's my EVGA 66.88 mega hash, just ever so slightly better than my Gigabyte 3080 LHR. One of my other rigs, I'm averaging 244 mega hash. This one is also LHR, but here's what I want to talk about. These GUI, I'm guessing that's how you say GUI. These charges are insane for Ethereum right now. 153, that's what they want for your payout. I was at 40 and I was hitting meaning I was getting it, and I did it like 2 weeks in a row, and then I upped it to 50 and it was good, and now they want 153, and on the weekend yesterday was like 80, 70. I'm not paying that. Let me know what you guys think of the base fees, but that's for a different video. So overall, how am I liking the LHR cards? Honestly, I'm loving my LHR cards. And here's the thing, it is a bit of a gamble. When I say a bit, it's a lot of a gamble. I do think that NB Miner will continue to get higher and higher percentages. I've heard rumor, it's not for what that's worth, 80%. Now, if that unlocked, that'd be absolutely incredible. And there's a lot of people who would prefer to go Raven, and I totally get that. But for me, at my current setup in this house, I'm not doing it until I get my land approved, which hopefully is any day now. Get the shed going and stuff, like the 40-foot garage that I'm trying to make. I just don't see myself doing Ravencoin. And the thing is too, with Raven or Ethereum, you won't be able to mine it forever, right? And so I kind of want to like just hodl it. I want to get as much Ethereum as I possibly can and just keep it, because there's never going to be another chance as well. So hopefully NB Miner keeps doing well. Whether we like it or not, LHR cards are the future. And I honestly think when there's nothing else left, LHR cards are going to go up, assuming this bull run's still going. If the bull run's still not going, then of course they're going to crash down. But yeah, assuming that it keeps going after we can't mine Ethereum, those will just be normal cards. And it's not like the value of those non-LHRs will be worth more anyways. So I'm almost looking at it as a discount right now. It's not actually a discount, but I would much rather pay $750 for an LHR 3060 Ti than $1,100 which people are asking for a 3060 Ti. That's going to be obsolete anyways one day. So I think I've rambled enough on this video. Like I said, please consider subscribing, leaving a thumbs up and a comment on this video. We got a lot of videos to come, but you got to motivate me. If you made it this far to the end of the video, please put in hashtag I made it. Then I'll know that you made it to the end of this video, and I will take your comment that much more serious. If there's a card that you want to see more of a review on, like specifically get into the data or whatever for a specific card, let me know and I'll consider doing that. It's DJ Miner signing out.